3 months after they leave, you notice something. You're not crying about them anymore. You're crying because a song from that summer played in a grocery store. You're crying because you walked past the bakery they liked and the lights were on. You tell yourself, I still miss them. But that's not exactly what's happening. Everyone has an explanation. Your friends say, give it time. Some video tells you it's your attachment style, or dopamine, or the way the brain treats heartbreak, like withdrawal. None of it lands. The whole has a specific shape, and the explanations are too general for the shape. So you sit with it. And eventually, you notice something most people don't admit out loud. You're not thinking about them as much as you thought you would be. You're thinking about you, about who you were when they were around, about the version of yourself that believed certain things about life. That's the thing nobody tells you. You don't miss them. You miss who you were when you had them. Here's a scene. 1 a.m. You're scrolling through old photos, but you're not looking at them. You're looking at your own face, and something about it bothers you. You look softer, lighter. There's something around your eyes you don't recognize anymore. You zoom in, and the thought arrives uninvited. I don't know how to be that person without them in the picture. Psychologists call this self-concept threat. When you're around someone long enough, your brain stops filing them as a separate person. They start showing up inside your own self-map. Your sense of, I'm the kind of person who, gets built partly from how they saw you, what they expected, what they pulled out of you that nobody else did. After a while, you can't tell where you end and where their reflection of you begins. So when they leave, it isn't just them that's gone. A region of yourself goes with them. Not metaphorically, literally. A piece of how your brain knows itself. And look, this is why some breakups are easy and some level you for a year. It's not about how much you love them. It's about how much of you was being held in place by them. The more they were a witness to who you were becoming, the more it costs to lose them. You lose the witness. You lose the becoming. You walk past a coffee shop you used to go to together. You go in. You order the same drink. And halfway through it, you realize something embarrassing. You don't actually like this drink. You never did. You liked who you were when you ordered it. You liked sitting across from someone who knew you well enough that ordering the same thing twice felt like a small act of love. That's the part that hurts, not the absence of them, the absence of you around them. So when people say move on, they're asking the wrong thing. You're not stuck on a person. You're stuck looking for a way back to someone you used to be. And that person doesn't have an address anymore. This is also why the next relationship doesn't fix it. A new person can love you, but they can't introduce you to who you were before. They didn't meet that one. They only meet the one walking around with the missing region. What happens eventually is quieter. You stop trying to retrieve who you were, and you start noticing who's left. The one carrying all of this. The one who knows what it costs to be witnessed and then unwitnessed. Less open, more careful, but also, and this is the part nobody mentions, more yours. The day you stop trying to feel the way you felt back then is the day a different feeling has room to start. Not better, not worse. Just yours, without anyone else's hand on it.